Alright, so before the video starts, I just want to say a few things. This is my opinion, and it is very valid to disagree with my opinion in the comments. Just all I ask is that you be respectful to me and everyone else in the comments, and it's very much okay to disagree. And also, this video is not really going to be much about me talking about bugs, because then the whole video would just be about bugs. So I'm not going to talk about bugs at all, actually. I'm just going to talk about issues in the game that I just want to be fixed, or just problems that I don't like about the game, or certain game mechanics and things that just happen. So yeah, let's start with the video. So first, I'm just going to talk about some very small problems that only probably I think are an issue, or I'm sure other people agree as well, but it's not that big of an issue to where the devs need to solely focus on fixing these things. It's just little small problems that kind of just annoy me and that just shouldn't be in the game, really. The first small thing I want to talk about is the loading screen that got added with version 0.2 when you first click on the game. This isn't that big of a deal, but it's just kind of too long in my opinion. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because the game got more bigger with the new update, but I don't know. But when 0.1 was still a thing, the load time for this game was not long at all. But now that the game came out and there's this new loading screen, it just takes forever to load up on the screen. It takes probably like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, just kind of annoying. Kind of just me nitpicking. Let me know if you guys also agree with this and think it's annoying. I just think it's really annoying. Now, excuse me for this next part, but I'm going to ramble a little bit because this genuinely infuriates me. But when the ring opens and you kill a survivor and there's one survivor left, they should not be able to leave and get the LMS buffs. They should close the ring off and force an LMS. It is so fucking stupid that the last survivor alive can just leave for free while getting full healed and buffed. This happened to me so many times to where I kill a survivor, get the last guy down to 1 HP, and when I'm about to kill him, he just gains LMS buffs and just gets a free get out of jail free card. It's complete bullshit. I've lost so many games because of it. Here, I'll throw a clip up on screen right now actually explaining and showing why this is so bullshit. Just look at this clip. Like, do you guys see that? If she didn't get the last man standing buffs right there, I would have killed her. She was literally down to one hit away from me killing her, and it's just so BS. If you want to give them the LMS buffs, they should close the ring off and force a 1v1. They shouldn't just gain the buffs for free and get a free win like that guy did. That's just ridiculous in my opinion. He did absolutely nothing after I killed Cream and just got a free buff and a free escape when he was completely dead. So yeah, I definitely think the developers need to fix this, either remove it from the game entirely to where they don't get the buff at all and the ring stays open, or force a 1v1, because this is just stupid, and I'm sure other people have lost games for similar reasons like this. Now, next I want to talk about character balancing and map balancing and other balancing issues. Now, I understand this game is incredibly difficult to balance, as well as every other asymmetrical game, so I'm not going to shit on the developers for bad balancing or anything, because it's not their fault. It's extremely difficult to balance an asym game, and I understand that fully. But what I will do is critique and judge them about some decisions they've made, so hopefully they can improve and make better decisions in the future. And first, I just want to rant about Silver as a character. So in version 0.1, Eggman was undeniably the best character in the game and the most broken against 2011X because of his vertical mobility and his capability of getting into spots that 2011X just could not get into unless he used incredibly long paths to get to it, or his invisibility to catch up faster. So the developers have the bright idea to add Silver into the game, who has a significantly better version of Eggman's double jump, and then add maps that he heavily benefits off of that are more vertically oriented and bigger, so it takes even longer to catch Silver than it did Eggman in version 0.1, because he's just a way better version of Eggman, and the maps heavily benefit him even more than Eggman was benefited in the first version of this game. So essentially, Silver is basically the god survivor who has decent abilities and one broken ass ability that makes him immortal basically. And then there's someone like Cream on the other hand, who with this update has only gotten worse with the removal of her best map, and since the maps increased and got bigger, it is much more difficult to find your teammates to actually heal them unless you're playing in a squad with your friends on a call or something. And then also, if you're getting chased, and since the maps are so big, it's a lot harder for your teammates to find you and help you out. And since you're Cream, you have no abilities to defend yourself. If Colossus or Tripwire finds you by yourself as Cream in this new update, you literally just die. There is nothing you can do. But I'm not going to talk about Cream too much. I want to make a separate video about her if you guys are interested in that, talking about just how bad the character is and what they should like do, maybe like rework her or something. And then on the Executioner side, there's Tripwire. Everyone's complained about her since release. They refuse to nerf the character in a way that actually does something to make her a little bit weaker. So I do agree, Tripwire needs to get nerfed down a little bit. It is super frustrating to go against that character. It feels like there's zero counterplay depending on what survivor you're playing, unless you're playing with your friends and you're hard calming. But playing this game with randoms truly is miserable unless you have good randoms, because most of the time when you play this game, your teammates just camp as far away from the killer as possible. They don't help you. They just let you die. They either play for the ring or they play for LMS. They just really never help you if you're playing with randoms. And then Colossus. I like that they buffed him, but my God, they need to tone down this man's hitbox. If he gets even remotely close to you, you cannot dodge any of his attacks. The moment he presses the attack button, even if you jump or try to dodge it and he's nowhere near you, it still hits you. There's zero counterplay to that man's hitbox unless you have a counter of your own or a getaway move like Eggman Speed Boost to get away from him. If that man gets close enough to you, you cannot dodge his M1. It will hit you. There's nothing you can do to prevent it. And I know I talk about this in a lot of my videos, but this is just genuinely my biggest complaint. It has actually made the game so much unfun for me. Like, I used to play this game daily, very consistently, grind it out every single day. But now I barely even play it like twice a week, maybe even once a week. But it's because of the maps. These maps are so poorly designed. They're just genuinely unfun to play as an Executioner and Survivor. I don't know, something about 0.1 was just so much more fun about this game to me. Playing as 2011X was more fun than the new Executioners, and playing Survivor in a 0.1 was way more fun. And I think a lot of that has to do with these new maps. They just suck in my opinion. And this is no hate towards the devs. They were just trying out something new. But I just genuinely do not like how big these maps are and how vertically oriented they are. It just ruins the experience for me and I'm sure other players. But yeah, 0.1 I found myself enjoying a lot more than this game, even with the 3-month gap that it had. And that's going to be the end of my little rant. I could have ranted about more stuff, but I just wanted to make this video short, so hopefully the developers see it and they know I'm not hating. And I just wanted to maybe think about fixing some of these issues. Specifically that LMS one, that genuinely irritates me. I hate that so much. But yeah, please let me know in the comments if you guys agreed with anything I said, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.
They call me Sonic, 'cause I am faster than sound. I keep on jumping around. Blue Hedgehog Sonic, with incredible speed, I'm moving my feet.